traders. I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers can around and catch the vapors. While I'm my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you in residential papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing papers. And they'll call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I press you on you when you stoop. With body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock to probably think it we talk about, we should've called the truth. Shout to all my that be waiting to make the fart thing let loose. Chill, man, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. Militant.
All right, ready to get underway. Up now for Milwaukee, Jacob Wilson. And that's through there for a strike. And the home opener is underway. Just missed. Just missed. Hit on the ground to short. Crawford sends it to first. One up, one down. And now Luis Rengifo. Swings through that one. 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's William Contreras. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Ball one there. 2 outs, base is empty. That one off the mark. And a count 2-1. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Slice to right and foul ball. 2 outs. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that is that. Back in Seattle and on the hill, Lucas Giolito. What do we need to know here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
J.P. Crawford leading things off and takes a strike. That's in there. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out. And stepping in for the Mariners, Jorge Polanco. Outside. And it's 1-0. 1 out, base is empty. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And another ball. And there's the strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Swing and a miss.
The count's full.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. One out and a runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. Rengifo fires to first in time. So now it's the four-hole hitter, Julio Rodriguez. And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike. That's a base hit, run scores.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Next offering is fouled back. Fires over to first. That is the inning. Top of the second, and the batter now, Rhys Hoskins. Lodolo back to work. Inside, and that's ball one. Strike one.
I got a ball, one strike.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Eric Haas in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Drops into the glove, and there's one down. Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio.
Number 11, Jackson Chourio.
Foul ball there. Check swing, no appeal, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hauls it in, and there's two away. Next for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day.
On to first, and that will end the inning. And we're back. And now the first baseman, David Fry. Swings through that one for strike one.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique, and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Makes the catch for the out. And now for Seattle, Gavin Lux. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. That one is absolutely belted. Ranging back. Leaping, and it's gone. And they add a run. It's 2-0. And now here is Michael Garcia in there, and it's 0-1. You know, we talk so much about how guys prepare for a start. For Giolito, one of the things that's really cool, he actually uses scouting reports and then plays MLB The Show to execute how he's going to go about attacking hitters. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Leody Taveras. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Chourio makes his way towards it. Brings it in for the third out. Top half of the third inning. Up now for Milwaukee, DJ LeMahieu. swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting up, the left fielder.
Daz Cameron at the plate. And takes low for ball one. Cameron getting the start in left. 28 years old. And they traded for him earlier this year. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
LeMahieu on at first. Nobody out.
Ball 2.
Next offering is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Step off, throw to first. LeMahieu gets back easily. Runner at first with no outs here. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Liner, base hit. LeMahieu on his way to third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Next offering is down low. Runners on the corners, no outs.
Ball 2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single, and they trail by 1. First and second, no outs. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. No outs, runners at first and second. Swung on, belted. Into the corner, but foul. And there's a ball.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Ripped to first. Takes it to the bag himself, but he's back in time.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Contreras at the plate now, and that's inside.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that's fouled off. Two on, one out. That to right. 2 down. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. 1 for 1 with a single so far. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He'll touch them all. It's 4-2. So 2 down. So here's the Brewers DH, Eric Haas. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And he held back according to Ricky Holiday. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's the 3rd out. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, J.P. Crawford. Grounded out his first time up. Rengifo. 1 up, 1 down.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Second baseman,
And it looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Wastes no time there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Now a chance for Cal Raleigh. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Check swing, called strike. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Squirts away a little bit. Man at second. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So 2 down now, and here is Julio Rodriguez. In the dirt. And a swing and a miss there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Polanco stands at second with 2 gone. In the dirt, blocked. Next pitch is outside. And now it's 3-2. Liner, and this could be trouble. Coming home. He'll score easily. Around second is Rodriguez. Now a relay to third. He's safe in third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. Here's Rowdy Tellez. Oh, for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. This one in the dirt. And no movement on the bases. It's ball 1.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher if you're the runner at third. Think about scoring.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Fry, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Laser, base hit, aimed to score from third, and it's a 1-run game.
Well, it comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Lux up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. That's outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble. But
he's under it. Makes the grab. And that is the third out. Jackson Chourio digs in now. He's 0 for 1. And a swing and a miss.
Well, these Brewers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Whips it across, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Out to short, Crawford. Handles, throws to first, and that quickly 2 away. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the And stepping in for the Mariners, Michael Garcia.
Well, these Mariners putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
Chourio raging back towards the wall. Hauls it in on the warning track. So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Fastball for a strike. And that just misses. Inside, just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Cameron makes the grab for the second out. So the batting order turns over. And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. And that is that. Daz Cameron up now for the Brewers.
Number 20, Daz Cameron.
Lodolo back to work. Out towards right center field. Rodriguez racing after it. Hauls it in after a long run. 1 down. So the lineup flips over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
That's a little bit low. Wilson, the runner at first with 1 gone to the inning. Line drive, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
New pitcher now, Colin Snyder. Now this is in the air down the line, and that will drop foul. That one ripped. Out of here. And it gives them the lead in the 5th. It's 6-4. 2 outs, nobody on. And here is Hoskins. Ripped on a line to center. Rodriguez makes the play, and that'll do it. Jorge Polanco now at the plate. A switch hitter batting right. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, these Mariners really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Wilson tosses to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. And now the big-time power threat, Cal Raleigh. In there for strike 1. And that one clips the corner.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Now one missed.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle. And with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
Chourio makes the catch, inning over. Eric Haas up now for the Brewers. 0 for 2 in this one. Snyder, a 6'4" righty, 195 pounds, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Late with the swing there.
One's the count.
Off the mark there, and 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. The count now 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. So up next, Jackson Chourio. That one the other way. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball.
New pitcher for the Mariners, Taylor Saucedo.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Polanco tosses to first. 2 down.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Grounds 1 to short. Crawford tosses to first. 3rd out. So here comes Rowdy Tellez. And that is out of play. Next offering is in for a strike. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. And now for Seattle, David Fry. First pitch just misses. Just missed.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
One down, base is empty. Hard hit, right side. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. Gavin Lux getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Just misses with that one.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And it gets down for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive. To the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
And now, Michael Garcia. Freeland right there to make the grab. And that's At the plate, Daz Cameron, 1 for 2. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Hector Neris.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
To the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Wilson in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And that misses off the outside edge. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Swing and a ball line to center. It gets down, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Good pitch, slider down and away, just stayed down and threw it nicely. It's such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking
Polanco. There's one, and that's 2. Now it's going to be Leody Taveras. Hoskins handles the chance, and he takes it himself for the out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Chourio makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So digging in, Jorge Polanco. Breaking ball inside, and that is ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. That's off the inside corner. 2-1.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
2 down, nobody on. Off the plate inside, and it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Chourio makes the play, and it's out number 3. Now the catcher up to hit, William Contreras. He's already homered in this game. Neris back to work. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's back. Going, gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 7-4. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. On its way to the corner, Taveras running hard to get it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up. Now here's Jake Bowers. Went down on strikes his first time through. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That's down and in.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. Righty reliever out of the pen, Trent Thornton. He's into the game with the bases empty. In the dirt, ball 1. And a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Next for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first. And the inning is over. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. 0 for 3 in this one. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Julio Rodriguez. There's a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
The Mariners trailing by 3 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Frelick hauls it in for the out. 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez. There's the swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Inside. 1-1. Two outs. Swings and misses. And good work. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. 1 for 3. So a young arm coming on now out of the pen, Troy Taylor. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Ball, that's low.
Squirts away a little bit. LeMahieu aboard here at first with nobody out. Just off the inside corner. And the count is even 2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Up now for Milwaukee, Jacob Wilson. And that one misses up and in. Ball 1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Rodriguez racing after it. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Around third comes LeMahieu. He'll score. Play at the plate. Got it. Luis Rengifo, the next to hit. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. 1 away with a runner at third. Swing and a slow roller. Polanco. The throw to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. And that's outside. On the ground to third, Garcia. Zips it to first, and that's the third out. And here's the first baseman, David Fry. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. 1-0. Swing and a foul out of play. late on that fastball.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Caught him looking for the K. Gavin Lux digs in now. That one at triple digits.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
One down, base is empty. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only one out remaining. Maikel Garcia up next for the Mariners. That one hammered center field. That's back there. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers slug their way to a win in this one.
Nice work.